back here on TV 18 talking about the National Sports Center for the Disabled. They're celebrating their 45th anniversary this year. We are here with the founder, Hal O'Leary. Thanks again for being here. So equipment was a huge new thing along with people with disabilities skiing, and you were a part of that.
Yes, I was, simply because new disabilities would come in. And we would have to adapt to their needs.
Yeah.
Skiing is, you have your center of balance. Mm-hmm. Many of these people, in the beginning, could not maintain their center of balance. So, I had to come up with something. How can I bring them to the center of balance? So I came up with what I call slant boards, and they're mounted on the ski binding. And it can be adjusted. If someone would come in and they were falling forward, I would get them on this, stand them on it. And of course, there was a binding mounted on the slant board as well. And you would have them stand in that and adjust their balance, bring them to the center of gravity, and then take them out and ski, and they would be skiing with outriggers, four-track, it was called. And I developed that. And the only reason why I did this is because there's no other way to get them out on the hill. So we are an adaptive ski program, so you adapt according to the individual and their needs.
We see on the hill a lot these days sit skis. Tell me about those.
Well, it's really, we were getting people coming in and saying in wheelchairs, they wanted to ski. So I came up with this Norwegian little cross country, and it looked like a bathtub, and it was plastic. And I thought, why not put metal edges on this little thing and use, we use ski poles, have them use picks, little short ski pole, and apply pressure. If you wanted to go right, you apply pressure on this little apparatus, and they turn. And turn. Sometimes they'd overturn because it wasn't really, and they'd spin out. But one day this gentleman came in, and he wanted to go out on this, and he was going to Stanford in California. And and he was studying development of design and so on. And I thought, wow, this guy could help me. And he was a paraplegic. Had been climbing in Boulder and had fallen in the flat irons, became a quad. No, a para, not a quad. Anyway, he went out on this thing, came back, took the design I was talking about back to Stanford, and they developed this wonderful beginning of chair sit ski. But it worked beautifully. It started in introducing people who were in wheelchairs. People in those days, if they could not be introduced into skiing or winter sports, they'd usually go to Florida or California out of the snow and ice. But
this brought them back.
And what is exciting today, you can see 10 or 12 wheelchairs empty. And there's no body in it, and you know where they're at. They've gone over to they've gotten from their wheelchair by themselves onto the mon or by, gone over to the wheelchair, to the lift, get on the lift by themselves.
That's amazing.
And they go ski with their friends, their wives, their children. So it's opened a new world.
And chairs, sit skis these days are very high tech and have come a long way.
And they can release the spring, and it pops up. Backs into the chair, and they're on and they're off.
And you can do anything you want. Bumps and steeps. And
they love to show off.
No,
they can go out and ski as well as the able-bodied person. And they can ski black slopes, powder, ice, whatever, you name it.
That's awesome. Have you been in a sit ski before?
Oh, many times.
Is it like totally different?
Well, I wrote a lot of the technique in the beginning.
Cool.
I wrote the technique for the 3-track. And this book I wrote combines several different techniques. It's called bold tracks.
Okay.
And I wrote 3 different phases of it. It's gone around the world. It's been translated in 7 different languages.
You're amazing.
I don't think so.
Well, I do. I'm sure other people do too.
Thank you very much. And it's been translated in 7 different languages.
Crazy.
And
can I buy it? Is it in print?
You could. It's on
Bold Tracks.
Bold Tracks.
Okay.
You can go online.
Okay.
It's rather expensive now.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
You know,
if you want to learn about it.
Well, it's there.
Cool.
And I wouldn't want to have to do it again because it's a real challenge to write a book of that.
Yeah.
And it's quite large
Right.
and has been very instrumental in introducing the variety of different techniques.
Cool. Well, we're going to learn a little bit more about where NSCD is these days, but we're going to take a break, check out Bold Tracks, Hal's book, talking National Sports Center for the Disabled. We'll be back.